Just wanted to do a quick follow-up to the video that I just posted. I got a lot of feedback, a lot of messages and emails and comments on the video. I think that I, for some reason, wasn't quite clear. I was talking about the 1-ton Tahoe overlanding axle swap and the hub assemblies for the 1-ton. And so you may notice the hubs that I used in that video were all 4-bolt hubs, and the 6-lug hubs are all 3-bolt. So that is only for the Dodge Dana 60 that applies to. So keep that in mind that you can't take a GMT 400 8-lug hub and put on the Dana 44 Dodge axle. But a lot of the people that were reaching out to me were letting me know that I could run 8-lug on a Dana 44. And I've covered this several times in videos. Yes, you can, because Dodge actually equipped the Dana 44 in an 8-lug configuration in their gas V8 3/4 ton trucks. So you don't have to do anything special. Just get one of those axles, or just the knuckles and the hubs and brakes and everything from a gas V8 Dana 44 and put on a 2nd gen Ram Dana 44, and you're good to go. So you don't have to change anything if you want an 8-lug Dana 44. So there's not really a way to put the 6-lug on the Dana 60. We've tried, we haven't worked that out. There's not really a way, because the different mounting and the brake rotor offsets and all the stuff, it just doesn't work. So you can do 8-lug on the 44, but not 6-lug on the 60. And so that's what the video was telling you, and I hope that you don't get too confused. I did show towards the end of the video that you can run a GMT 400 hub assembly on the Dana 60 because of the brake rotor offset and the bolting, and it had the ABS sensor in it. But that was only if you really just couldn't find the Dodge Dana 60 hubs with the ABS sensor in it, because the Dodge ABS sensor is compatible with the Chevy system. It's a 55 tooth reluctor ring, so looks like that's one other thing that they kept in common with Chevy. So you don't need to worry too much and try to get GMT 400 hubs. But if you are having a real hard time finding the Dodge hubs, you may consider it. It was just not something that I recommend, it's just something I showed that you could do. And so if you were talking about maybe wanting to do an 8-lug Dana 44, none of the 8-lug Dana 44 hub assemblies came with ABS. They didn't all have ABS on those trucks, and the trucks that did have it had that external reluctor ring on the stub shaft and the external sensor. So if you wanted to run 8-lug Dana 44, you would just need to get a new stub shaft to run that. And that stub shaft is readily available. You can get that anywhere. It's a pretty cheap stub shaft even. So that's easily found. And so if you do want a Dana 44 8-lug with ABS, that's how you're going to do it. You can't put the GMT hub on, the GMT 8-lug hub onto the 44 to do it. Just can't do it. I guess I kind of led people to believe that somehow. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And that's actually a direction a lot of people would want to go. I personally, if I had a 3/4 ton gas Chevy truck and I was solid axle swapping it, I'd put a Dana 44 under it. Because the Dana 44 tucks substantially tighter upward. That's more suspension travel. And you might as well utilize that suspension travel because you're just throwing it away by running a larger axle than you need. And so basically there will be people that want to do that, and that's what you'll do. If you have any real difficulty finding those parts, reach out to me. I can help you kind of track those parts down. It's actually pretty easy to find once you start knowing where to look. And if you want to do an 8-lug 3/4 ton or 1-ton swap on the Dana 60 from the Dodge, that's pretty straightforward. You just run the Dodge 8-lug how it is. You don't have to change anything, unless it doesn't have ABS equipped and you might need to change the hubs out. Those are readily available. Even just a guy that commented on my video that I just posted was talking about how he just hopped on Rock Auto and found them available on Rock Auto easily. So no problem if that's what you're looking to do. Thanks for watching. And in case I didn't make it super clear in that other video, I just wanted to remind you that the GMT 800 hub, while it's able to bolt to the Dodge Dana 60 knuckle, it has a different way of attaching the brake rotor. So you'd have to run a Chevy brake rotor on it. and the brake rotor is a different offset, so the alignment of the caliper's wrong, and it has a different brake rotor diameter this way, so it wouldn't fit in the caliper. It's actually larger. So in case you saw that video and thought, oh, I'll run GMT 800 hubs and brakes on a Dodge Dana 60, it doesn't quite work. Just something to keep in mind.